Well, here we are. Good afternoon, everybody. It's after Labor Day, and I hope you all are ready to get at it for the fall season. Not to mention all the sports coming up, but this is when everybody's back to school, vacations are over, and now we're getting back to work in a big way. My name is Gabe O'Neill. I'm the godfather of the video business card. Hopefully, you know all that by now. Um, and I am a visibility strategist. So people take for granted their first impression that they make. They don't. A lot of people won't necessarily care about it or put any effort into it. But that I believe is a big mistake because in this day and age of the attention economy, I think everybody really needs to focus on standing out. You can't if you're just like everybody else, people aren't going to remember you, and that's my thing. How can I refer business to you? How can other people refer business to you if they don't remember you after they meet you? That's a huge thing. So that's what I'm here to solve. A software developer built 3 tools to help me do all that with my clients. And let's start by just showing you a link of where you can find out more stuff about what we do. It actually goes through the 3 tools in detail. What you're going to hear from me today is kind of an overview of some of the things that we do, and we always close with an AI moment, and that's gonna where I have fun with the AI things I've been playing with and share what I've been doing with that. So yeah, go to that web page to see more stuff if you're interested. Let's see, what are we going to talk about now? Before we really get into it, I wanted to talk about an exciting new feature. I promised myself and my coach that I wouldn't do any more development for a while, that I need to focus on sales. But this actually helps me with sales. So, with in the program in the video business card, that's only part of what we do with is create a video business card. Part of what comes with that is a CRM in the background. It's a it's we don't try and compete with other CRMs that are out there. It's a very simple CRM that helps you manage your contacts, and if you're sophisticated enough that you want to get into a much bigger one, then by all means we allow you to do that, and we even help you do that by sending data to that program itself instead of ours. But for me, I've just been since I focus on text alone. I don't really email out that much because, I mean, after all, emails are getting 30% open rate. Well, not texts are getting 98%. So we have a texting back feature and all that, and that's what I'm happy with. And I've got notes and reminders I can keep track of everybody. Um, and so, so what we've done is, again, I'm all learning about this whole sales thing myself, but what we've done is we've got we now allow you to track your close ratio and your deal amounts and your opportunities, your close ratio and your deal amounts inside the CRM. You're going to get a daily sales report and a monthly sales report. And the reason why that's important, and I can even speak for it myself, I was never really tracking that kind of stuff. I never really thought about it until I talked to somebody who really knows what he's doing, and he helps companies do that. And I thought, well, that actually makes sense because if you track your close ratio, what are you going to want to do? You're going to want to make it better. If you track the amount of deals that you closed in a month, what are you going to want to do? You're going to want to increase that, right? So, I mean, I'm just before I stopped for this, I finished the daily sales report, so that's ready. And after this, I'm going to, all the foundation for the monthly one is there already too. So I'm hoping to have this released very soon, if not today, sometime very, very soon. But anyway, so that is going to help me not only track my sales, but it really, again, that's what we're in business to do. We're in business to sell our whatever it is that we do. Um, and if you can't do that, you're not gonna you're gonna have a problem. And so get the back end that we created with the CRM, that's helping people do that. The getting noticed and being disruptive in the beginning is really helping people to do that. So so let's talk about one of the other features from our card, and it's called the splash video. So what's different about our card, number one, is that they're all custom done, and you know they're custom done from scratch. So what that means is we get the person's headshot logo, and then we send that to our graphic artist, and she creates something unique for them. And when people get that, when people have something that's not cookie cutter, that's not like looking like all the other ones, they're going to share it more often, and they're going to share it with a different energy. And that energy is going to rub off on the person that you're talking to. And I can't tell you how many times people remember me because of I've got the Godfather of the video business card, so I use my Godfather image. I've got the consistent background. I've got five of these shirts that I wear each week. I mean, it's about getting your brand out there and imprinting it on people and getting people to remember it. Last week, I had somebody who said, I asked him if he was new. This was in a virtual networking meeting, and he said, "Well, I was actually here a year ago, but I remember you. You're the guy with the video business card." And that is just proving my point, is that how many people did that guy meet in a year, in an entire year, and how could he remember one person? Well, that's really what we're all about. So so with the CRM we do that, with the customizing of the card we do that, and then latest thing is, one of the other things is the splash video that I mentioned. So I'm going to show it to you if I'm able to do that. um, so when my card first opens up, let's see if I can do that. Yeah. Yeah. So this is what it looks like when it first opens up. And so people are going to read these messages because of the way they're coming on screen. Each person gets their own messages, their own theme, and all that. But it's something that we're grabbing the person by the collar and saying, you know what? You've never seen anything like this before. This person's killing it with their tech, they're killing it with their marketing, and you're going to really want to work with this person. So, and when it's done, it actually morphs into the card itself, and now we have all those buttons that we can press and do that. Let me see if I can try something else. Might want to try something, get really dangerous, and share my screen here. Share. So okay, so these are my clients, and you can see that how these are all different. Um, they're just we're using the colors of their logo or their website, or even branding guides. We can use that, but these are all totally custom designed. Not using templates at all, as you can see. And then when we click on one, let's click on this one. And so now we're looking at something. This is more of a travel agent kind of thing going on. And what's cool about this, I don't know if you can hear the sound, but I can actually play the sound of the ocean by hitting this. You might be able to hear that. I'm not. Told this person that they use this card to go to sleep with, because it just plays. It just goes over and over and over again. But yet we have these buttons that we can click while this video is playing in the background. So that's another thing that we do. I mean, again, it's about being disruptive. It's about, where am I? I need to stop this. Let me get back to here. It's about it's about disrupting things. Period. It's about being innovative. It's about being different. It's about thinking outside the box. Um, that's what we do, and it really does help people um, get um, get more business. So I'm going to move on to the other thing that we do. Let's see here. We're going to move on to the AI moment. All right. So as you have hopefully know by now, I like to have fun with AI. But it's not just about having fun. It's about doing something that's meaningful and and helpful. I've been hearing a lot of different people and different attitudes towards it. Um, my attitude is not don't go all in with AI. I'm not like, oh, everything should be AI. I use AI in what's the right word, in measures, right? I think just to when it can help me, and when it can help me help me create a point, or create a vision, or create an illustration, something like that, or help me in my business. I mean, it helps me a lot with programming and all that good stuff, but it also helps me with, help me with sales ideas. You can use it as a sounding board. But rather than have everything has to be AI done, where I mean, AI doesn't make sense just by itself. It really makes sense as something that really helps you. So one thing that was, and I've been kind of sharing some of the different AI stuff I've been doing, but one of the things that one of the things that I did, like I've been using a lot with the Godfather image and having fun with that, throwing that in, sprinkling in different videos and things of that nature. But what I decided to do one day was to look at my personal. You can take images and turn them into videos, right? So I took some personal images, right? So pictures, family pictures, and I just said, what would happen if if I turned these into um, what would happen if I turned these into images, right? And or into videos, and it was absolutely amazing. Um, you're going to hear. Well, you may have heard me talk about my dog Charlie. He was back. He was with us in the early 2000s, and a fantastic dog. He was a Bernese Mountain Dog, and he was um, he actually started a pet therapy group back in 2004, I believe. And so I took some pictures of he and I, and here's the result. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bring this on. Let's see. Let's see here. At the same time, it's pretty cool. So something that came out of that, which is I wasn't really thinking much about it, but something that came out of that was I thought, well, what if I took that video and instead of the picture, I used that picture in my business card. So what if I took that and put it right in my business card? So here, if you look at that, you can see the AI picture or the AI video inside my video card, and it actually brings to life that card. It shows my personality. It's doing something that really is something that that's not what I wanted to do, but Let's see here. All right. Well, you get the idea. Um, you get the idea. So it's just something that I don't mind telling people. I don't mind that being AI driven, and I'm open about it. I tell people about that. But again, that's my personality because that's what I would have done in that situation. So anyway, we're 15 minutes are up. Um, and I'm going to hear what the president just talked about. I don't know what that was all about. Probably that's why there's nobody on this call. But anyway, we will see you Thursday at the same time. Have a great day, everybody.